Hi there, I'm Daphne Walbridge from the First Year Principal. I help new principals not only survive, but thrive as new educational leaders. Welcome to today's talk. So today we are going to be talking about how to flourish and grow as a first year principal. I'm going to be sharing with you a few strategies you can implement to level up and keep honing those skills, uh, no matter what you're going through. There's always something you can do to make sure you're setting yourself up for success, and that's what it's all about. We want to set ourselves up for success, and we want to make sure to keep moving forward. So 3 strategies. So as you are coming in, let me know where you're coming from. And also make sure to leave your thoughts down below as I talk about these strategies. I'd love to know what you're thinking about this. If what I present resonates with you, I'd love to be able to communicate with you afterwards, and so we can keep this conversation going. Okay, so strategy number 1 is to tool up. So tool up with books, resources, and training. So just because we're going through a difficult time right now and it's not a normal school year, as I mentioned before, October is focused on wellness, emotional well-being, and strategies to help first-year principals and really all principals thrive. So the best way to do this is by making sure that you set some time and you set yourself up for success as you tool up with training and books. So this can be done through any kind of format. If you enjoy audiobooks, I love Audible. You can have your digital books and program your device to actually read to you. If you're preparing dinner, I love to listen to some books that way. You can also take all kinds of training. There's a lot of great content out there to help new school leaders flourish as a leader, but also help their staff innovate in the classroom with all kinds of new technologies and ways of connecting and fostering that relationship between teacher and student. So really, there's a plethora of resources out there, and it's important to make sure that you set yourself up for success with the right tools and training. So I'd love to know, as I'm presenting this, maybe you can let me know what book you've read recently that has resonated with you as a leader, or maybe any training you've attended, and if you can even post a link to these resources to help out our community. Next, we have, whoops, I'm going too quickly. You saw my little slide there. Okay, so next we have creating a rich and diverse network. So this can be as simple as going on Twitter and using, educational leadership hashtags, lead lap, or even hashtags for your teachers according to their grade levels to share best practices. Instagram has a lot of great leaders as well, a lot of great ideas, innovative teachers, innovative principals. And of course, the face-to-face or the virtual, the virtual networks that you can, your real life networks that you can maintain virtually as well, phone calls, emails. But it's really, really important I found, especially through, through this pandemic, I find that I've really tapped into the wealth of social media and filtering my search to find the highest quality contributors out there. And then you connect with them, you read their books, you connect with them, and you share best practices, you tag each other, you support each other's work. So it's really important that school leaders take the time to network and find the time to reach out to other collaborators. So, you can just expand your view, your perspective, and get more ideas. And when you get more ideas, you become more innovative. Your energy level rises and you vibrate on a much higher frequency. And that attracts people who will want to work with you and who will want to help you make your school a better place to learn. So that's for networking. Next, we have, finally, how to set yourself up for success is to create, and I love this little image, I thought it was funny, to create a peaceful workspace for yourself. So I remember when I was a high school vice principal, there was a principal and 2 VPs. And at the end of the day, everybody was listening to some soft music and they had the lights dimmed in their offices. There was some essential oils that were being diffused, and we were just finishing up our files and writing our last emails. And we were creating an environment where we could decompress and relax at the end of the day so we could recharge and refuel before we went home to our families. Even during our days, we had a nice environment, a nice office, which was not cluttered, filled with items that we loved, plants, books, and it helped us feel better in our work environment. It was also very welcoming to our students and other colleagues and parents. So it is something that is worth investing in and finding a way of making your space your own. And at the end, hopefully, at the end of the day, you would feel like this guy here, okay? So basically, these are the 3 strategies that I wanted to share with you. Just to recap, tool up, make sure you make time to feed your mind, get some great books. Audible has great books. If you're driving a lot, you can listen to some books. Get some training in. There's some great online classes. I just followed one with George Couros, who is a Canadian expert. He's a leadership guru, and he wrote The Innovator's Mindset. You might have read it. Anyway, this training really is linked to this book, his book, and it is fantastic. So that was a great pick-me-up just before starting the school year. So there's great books, great training. Masterminds are also a great way. So anything you can do to tool up. Network can be done on social media, by phone, by email, but make sure you connect and you share best practices and you get the support from this network. All right, that's very important. And lastly, create a nice space for yourself at work. Make sure that your office is inviting, soothing, and allows you to work peacefully and in a focused manner. So those 3 strategies will help you flourish, and they will help you set yourself up for success as you crush this year. I hope this content has been useful. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to share it with anybody you feel may need support as a new leader. Send them over to this page, and hopefully they'll be able to enjoy some of these videos as well. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.